Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The fans here in New Orleans ready to cheer on their Pelicans in this interconference matchup. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split. Count the basket. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Nowitzki. A second chance effort. And here's Brunson. 5 on the clock. No good from Irving. First quarter, just over a minute played. On the wing, Booker takes the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Irving's got the ball. And finished off by Collins.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Now here's Fultz. No coverage that time.
3 points. And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
To the middle. Here's Irving. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Booker. Fires for three.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Now here's Brunson. Fires to the hoop. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Nowitzki with the steal. A minute 50 left in the first. And Brunson has it in the corner. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Porter. Up again.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's Irving with the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 1. Out left to the wing. .119 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
Impressive shooter from outside the arc. Kyrie knows he has the green light to fire away.
Booker outside. To the paint. Here's Camby. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Here's Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here if they get Marcus Camby.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost for this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
One of the game's more interesting personalities. Kyrie Irving wants to win at all costs. You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Nowitzki. Tries it from the top of the key. Banchero grabs the board. Here's Camby. Finished off the break.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Now here's Brunson. Down low. And a missed layup.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors.
The Raptors.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
It's Porter outside. They get the rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Brown, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Toronto?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Porter with the steal. Now McConnell. Inside, Brown. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Astonagi. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. Misses in close.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's McConnell. Powell with the screen. And a wide open look for Porter. From deep. Pelicans with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
And here's Toronto. They're on a 16-4 run. Pass to Booker. Here's the three. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Booker's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Over to the wing. Back to Brunson. New Orleans moving it around. To the inside. Here's Nowitzki. Count that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Booker. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good on the three. Pelicans trailed by 14. They double him with Booker. Nowitzki left side. And here's Collins. Nowitzki a screen. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
To the paint. And it's Hardaway slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Inside. Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Here's Grimes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Booker, no good.
It's amazing. All night, he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Nice D from Camby.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Raptors leading by 14.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And he nails the third.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Nowitzki's shot is no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Here's Irving. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Camby. Booker at the elbow. Pass to Fultz. Takes a three. Good on the triple. Fultz has got his first 3 points of the game.
And love the mindset of Fultz. If he has daylight to shoot from the perimeter, he shoots with confidence.
Nowitzki a screen. And Brunson has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Back to Irving. Rebound by the Raptors.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
He trains the quick shot. Irving's got 10 points.
The accuracy of Kyrie's shot is impressive, helping him clean up in the mid-range.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for New Orleans. 19-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
2 minutes. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. 2 minutes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Right wing. Raptors moving the ball around. Booker outside. And the Raptors miss again.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Nowitzki a screen. Brunson going inside. Can't connect from short range. Outside Hardaway. A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
55 seconds left in the 3rd. There's a screen by Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Pass to Powell. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Brunson, no good. Raptors leading by 16. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Powell It's good on the putback.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
To the left side wing. The kick out to Irving. And the Pelicans get it back.
In the paint, Kuzma goes on the attack, making sure to play into the foul.
The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And
The Raptors.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Pelicans trail by 17. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Grimes. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Brown. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Raptors?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Pass to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. Powell, no one around him. Off target from outside. Pelicans really having a tough go here. Here's Najee. To the wing on the left. Here's Grimes. It's hauled in by Brown.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
In the corner, Bay with it. Back to Fultz. Down low. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
To the middle. And Johnson with the stuff.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Fultz. Pelicans with the rebound. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Basket counts.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Raptors. Shooting for Toronto.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Pass to Booker. The 3. Traps in the tray.
Devin Booker.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now here's Brunson. Defended by Booker. Here's Irving. Here's Nowitzki. The shot, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. For 3, Booker. Kuzma pulls it in. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Raptors leading by 22. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Back to Booker for 3.
remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
There's the triple. And again, no good by Toronto.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Irving with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's stolen by Brown. For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Pass to Collins. The kick out to Irving. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Devin Booker.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
To the wing right side. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by Booker.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Porter with the steal. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled